Everyone is excited to see what the future holds. What will automobiles, work, and life be like in the future? Well, it appears that the future has already arrived in one place. Designers have been fighting for their vision of what the future generation's architecture should look like. While many of the designs are breathtakingly beautiful, others are simply bizarre. While Mars has captivated the minds of science fiction fans for years, living on the barren planet is still a long way off. Meanwhile, I looked around our planet for 10 futuristic space-inspired homes, and it really looks like they could have been built on a planet far, far away. If you're new here, kindly like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification icon. Without further ado, let's get started. Number 10. The Mars Case Prototype. The Mars Case was created for the House Vision China exhibition in 2018. The program, which was founded in 2013 by Muji art director and Hara Develop Institute designer Kenya Hara, encourages architects to collaborate with manufacturers to design and build a home prototype that symbolizes their idea for how we should live in the future. This year's vision, the first in Beijing, included concepts from open as well as mad architects Hasegawa and Atelier Deschhaus, to name a few. The Mars Case is a 130 square foot aluminum cube that offers all of the creature comforts of home and can be simply packed and stacked for transportation. The services and applications are housed in a cubic system module, which includes a bathroom and shower, cooking facilities, and storage. One side of the cube folds down once it's in position on site, revealing a near spherical inflated living module for sleeping, eating, and working. Number 9. Wave House. The Wave House, designed by architect Seppo Mantaila in Mikkeli, eastern Finland, is a remarkable elongated log house with a sweeping curving roof. Mantaila is famed in Finland for his magnificent wooden mansions, and he drew out plans for the Wave House for a client in Moscow, but the deal fell through. However, it drew the notice of Mikko Vanionpa, the founder of Polar Life House, a log homemaker. Vanionpa was so taken with the design that he worked with Mantaila to make it a reality. The curved shape of Wave House is its most distinguishing feature. This kind of shape has been used in public buildings previously, but achieving this in a single-family home is extremely difficult and one of a kind. The aerodynamic curves of boats and airplanes inspired the design of the 3,050 square foot single-level residence. The home is constructed of solid timber, glass, and steel. Number 8. High Desert House. Though John Launter is widely regarded as one of California's most famous organic modern masters of the 1960s and 1970s, it was San Diego architect Kendrick Banks Kellogg who possibly elevated the style to new heights. The 5,000 square foot engineering marvel known as High Desert House, located on the outskirts of Joshua Tree National Park's alien landscape, is a remarkable example of his work. Following Kellogg's completion of the structure, renowned artisanal designer John Vugrin joined the team and spent the next 14 years precisely making all of the interior furniture and decor items. The New York Times praised Kellogg's High Desert House as the most underrated great mansion in America by one of architecture's least known significant talents, and the interiors were completed in 2014. Number 7. 1970s UFO House. Architect Stefan Hithaler spotted potential in this 1973 holiday hut near Bernico, South Tyrol. He then transformed it into a 660 square foot UFO-style home that pays homage to the bold pleasures of the mid-century space-age design. This exceedingly uncommon Futuro house, created by Finnish architect Matti Suronen in 1968, is currently up for auction and will be sold to the highest bidder or offer. The prefabricated UFO-like dwelling, which is located near Tautahi, Christchurch, is one of just a few remaining in New Zealand. The relocatable pod, which resembles a flying saucer, is composed of fiberglass reinforced polyester plastic and measures 4 meters in height and 8 meters in circumference. Number 6. Prefab Spaceship House. NOEM, or NOEM, a Barcelona-based design-build firm, has developed a prefab home with all the high-tech gizmos of a spacecraft in the green enclave of La Moraleja, on the outskirts of Madrid. The structure, appropriately titled Spaceship Home, is lifted 12 feet from the ground to provide better views of the landscape. He mentioned that he wanted a mothership. The Spaceship Home is the ideal combination of client desires and environmental stability. The firm that designed and built the Spaceship Home, NOEM, defines and lends its name to the constant search for no emission. The project took only 14 weeks to complete. NOEM spent 8 weeks planning the home, 5 weeks manufacturing the modules, and 1 week putting the home together in its final location. 3 prefabricated timber modules are joined to a metal frame to form the house. The house, appropriately named the Spaceship Home, is perched roughly 13 feet above the earth, and it's accessed through a refurbished, geeked-out Span Air airline stairway. Number 5. Ufogel. This holiday cottage in the Austrian countryside was designed by architects Peter and Lucas Jungmann and features an uneven alien form that appears to float in midair like an unusual flying object. The shingled cottage was given the name U-Vogel, which is a combination of the acronym UFO and the German word Vogel, which means bird. The 485 square foot sculptural holiday home is made largely of glass, aluminum, and lark wood, a very environmentally friendly, waterproof, and rot-resistant wood commonly used for yachts and other outdoor applications. The compact wood-shingled shell emits a comforting sense of security, while strategically placed windows flood the interior with natural light and vistas of the Austrian landscape. Despite the building's compact footprint, the basic design and light-colored lark woodwork inside provide an impression of spaciousness. A wood-burning stove, a kitchen with a stainless steel workstation and 2 burner stovetops, and a large dining space with seating for up to 8 people can be found on the ground floor. Through an angled panoramic window, a cozy lounge was fashioned out of the transitional area between floors and overlooks the spectacular East Tyrolean Mountains. The upper-level bedrooms can accommodate up to 4 people and have a full-size bathroom with a shower. Number 4. Stab Residence. Stab Residence by Chen Plus Suchart Studio in Scottsdale, Arizona has stainless steel and coated glass exterior that gives the upstairs volume the appearance of hovering over the strong stone walls and changing colors with the changing sky. This location is surrounded by larger homes on 1-acre plots, and the architectural language of adjoining houses is frequently connected with speculative developer trends and styles, rather than an integrated grasp of the site, vistas, and other options. As a result, the project requires a strategy that focuses on distant vistas of the McDowell Mountains to the north and valley to the south and southwest, while editing out the immediate surroundings of the area, in contrast to the second level of the house, which takes advantage of the more distant views. The concept also intended to create a covered courtyard space for the backyard and pool area as an immediate empathy for the lower level of the house. Number 3. Los Terrenos House. Los Terrenos House, designed by Mexico City-based architect Tatiana Bilbao, has mirrored glass exterior walls that give the impression of a house that disappears into the forest, like something out of the Twilight Zone. The remarkable Los Terrenos combines contemporary architecture with minimalism in a polished way, making it the best example of a house that merges into its natural surroundings. This vacation house, designed by Tatiana Bilbao of Mexico City, blends into the woods of a mountainous location near Monterrey. The 3-story building has a gable roof that mimics the surrounding mountain peaks. A stunning mirror facade graces the huge socializing area, which includes a living room, dining room, and kitchen. As a result, the structure reflects the beauty of the forest while simultaneously blending in with its surroundings. Inside, the residents can gaze out the mirrored glass at the surrounding forest. When appropriate, concealed doors can also be used to connect the interior to the external environment. 2 bedrooms and a bathroom are located in another L-shaped volume. In contrast to the slick mirror facade, the studio employed most textured clay bricks and rammed earth. The third portion, which is still under construction, will primarily feature wood surfaces, completing the sophisticated triad of materials in design. Number 2. Pignut Treehouse. The Pignut Treehouse is fashioned like an egg or alien pod and includes a domed bedroom with a skylight directly above it. Designed by Treviso-based architect Claudio Beltrame in partnership with Domus Gaia, an Italian firm that builds wooden prefabricated homes, the idea for the project arose from a desire to construct a structure that is not only a haven for humans, but also a natural feature of the surroundings, mimesis of their surroundings. The idea phase was created for an architectural competition in 2014, and it became a real project in the Italian Alps near Treviso only a few years later. There are 2 tree houses. They are built on 3 levels, each rising 10 meters above the ground level. The first rise is 4 meters above the ground and serves as a covered panoramic deck. The second involves the arrival of the stairs, which continue to follow the profile of the pine cone, operating as a structural cage that leads to the interior via 2 big sliding doors. The little kitchen and bathroom door are visible from the living area. The wooden steps next to it lead to the 3rd floor bedroom. A round skylight at the top of the structure houses the double bed. The construction is composed entirely of Xlam wood, which is insulated with wood fiber and covered with lark wooden shingles. The shingles are small enough to follow the curvature of 3 dwellings. Number 1. The Tree Nest House. This Tokyo multi-residential structure was created by architecture Akihisa Hirata as a 3-dimensional layered concrete complex with garden areas and steps that appear to hang from the building sides, inspired by trees. Toshimaku is a Tokyo-based project that consists of a complex of houses and galleries. He constructed an organic architecture using a hierarchical mix of diverse parts such as plants, pleats, and concrete boxes, similar to the trees. The primary structure, which contains intricate voids, is built using concrete boxes and stacked three-dimensionally. Thank you for staying with me until the end of this video. If you found this video interesting, then please kindly like and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. I'll see you later. Goodbye.